Hello YouTube, hello Robloxians, and welcome to Lumberland. This is CBR1K with episode number 7 of Building in Lumber Tycoon 2. Some of the updates since the last time we hung out: I have added the grass out here to the front part of my museum, or the side door, whichever one you want to call it. I do need to get my friends to adjust their names some, so that way I can put the rest of the grass touching up to the edge of the building. Then as we go inside, you can see I finished the border going around the entire inside of the museum. That conceals my lower lights, so the whole room in here will be lit up when everything is done. I don't really like the way that these lights look because I've got that wooden in the background. I'm thinking I want to put some white wood up there, make it look more realistic, as if it is actually a light you would have in an office or a school. And I have started my wood collage or wood quilt. This is going to be a little area that I'm going to have every type of wood in the game just sitting there that I've been able to get. I've got some of the palm wood right there. I've got the phantom tree, and I got some of the spook wood already done. We kick on the lights. You can see that this room is now super bright. Every bit of it is lit up. And we can run upstairs and show you the upper area here. I did start the Lumberland Museum sign. That will be done hopefully sooner than later. And apparently Dawson wants to say hi to everybody. Hello Dawson, how you doing? Jumping up and down. Yes, you're somehow kneeling in the parking space. Okie dokie. Once this museum sign is done, it'll look a little bit nicer, hopefully. I have started placing the grass on the outside of my little sitting area. As paintings come in, I will start putting more and more of those up. I've got the little sitting area there. And I've got my Queen Elsa chair, or the ice chair, phantom wood chair, whatever you want to call it, sitting off to the side of the fountain. I hope to get the fountain done. I have poked a little hole right there in the top. I'm going to be putting wires and things like that through the top, and hopefully making it look a little bit more realistic rather than that just bright blue glow. I wish I had a little bit lighter blue that we could use to make things like this. And as we come around here to the top, you can see that the glow from the lights down below does actually go into the next floor. This is going to be part of the house that I'll be building up here, so it kind of lights the lower half of it for me. And there's no real lights shown, which is the bonus part of it. Now, as for my sawmill, as you can tell from here, I've had to make a handful of adjustments. The adjustments that I've had to make, the sawmill that I had set up before did take quite a while, so it was delaying how quickly I can get some wood done. So what I have done is added 2 different doors here. I've got a trap door that stops the wood, which in turn is activated by the laser. I got an inverter, goes up to the saw, and it also jumps across to my signal delay, and I believe a signal sustain, maybe. Nope, both delays. And the one delay goes up and activates the trapdoor for me. On the other side, it goes into the signal sustain. Nope, signal delay. There's a sustain in here somewhere. But I got the signal delay that goes over here to my AND switch. The AND switch is activated with this laser. I needed the delay so that way it's got enough time for the laser to turn on, turn off this signal inverter, which will stop the saw from actually turning on too soon. And then once both of those are activated at the same time, of course the saw goes down and cuts the wood accordingly. Coming off the side of my laser point, and also where my delay is another one that goes into a signal sustain, or sorry, signal inverter. The inverter will actually activate the laser and deactivate this trapdoor, which drops down and stops the next piece of wood. These 2 here delays are unneeded, so I have not used them. As you can see, they are not actually hooked up on the other functional side of it, so they are just kind of decoration sitting there for right now. Coming around to the other side here, the AND switch jumps over and hits that other side of those delays, but doesn't turn anything on. And it also and switch activates the saw, which will cut the next piece of wood that comes through. Then I've got my sawmill, and I've been having a lot of issues with my sawmill. If I can find the little video clips of it, I will put them in there. That the wood goes through, comes out this side, and it's still a long plank. I've adjusted it to be like 8, 7, even 4 units long, and it still does it. So I butted up another sawmill to it. Currently I was making the longer, smaller pieces for the inside of the museum and for my sign, which in turn comes out of this one. This one does usually work. I've had probably 1 out of every 10 fail to actually plank out for me with it this way, where before it was every other one, if not every piece, would fail to plank, and then I'd have to stuff them in the back of the sawmill to get them to work. I currently do not have my chop saw set up. The reasoning why is because I was making those longer planks, so that way I could fill in all the other pieces. My wood separator is still working like a charm. I have not had any major issues with this. I do wish that I could lower it a little bit more without having any major problems, but it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. And then of course the trash bin is working out the way it's supposed to. It is quite actually full. So that is the updates with where I have gone so far. I will be adding the rest of this roof and start working towards the actual living area once we get the museum done. But I did notice that there's a handful of people in the game with huge houses. So we're going to go over and see if any of them have blacklisted me. And if they have, we won't do a tour of that house. But hopefully they have not, and we can just kind of wander around and check out their houses without them really knowing what I'm doing. So let's go and look. Alright, right in front of the land store here, we come up to the first house, and whose house would this be? Bruins fan for life. Alright, so as we back out a little bit, check it out. It looks like they've got a fountain, nice little entry area here. Actually looks pretty nice. That fountain's gonna look neat when it's done. Huh. And it would appear that they have used the ladder lattice for the lower part for like a little crawl space for their house. That is a wonderful idea. Well, that's interesting. That is a great use of a wedge to make a corner piece in the house. Well done. Let's come around to the back side here, same thing. Trapdoors and secret entrances. Very nicely done. Why not? There's a way in. Ah, looks like a garage door set up to stop anybody from driving in. Very nice car setup. Eventually here we'll probably get blacklisted. I don't know if he wants me inside of his house or not. Very, very nice. It looks like he has got a kind of a gas station looking thing just sitting here. That's kind of neat looking. Signs turned around. Okie dokie. Oh, look, the front door's open. Got an axe hanging off the edges there. Very nice. Pictures. Very, very nice. Oh, it's the blue screen of death. Couches. A kitchen with kitchen utensils. Very nice. And what? I don't want to know. Nice little kitchen area. Definitely using a lot of arcs. Looks very nice. Did he close the door on me? No. Empty room. It looks like they still got a little bit of decorating to do, but it looks really nice. Beds and wood, and that's an awesome looking piece there. Bathroom. Very nice. I ended up on the poopy toilet. Green. Oh, not sure I like the green. Hey, it's their bathroom. No worries about things growing that way. I'm not going to go over there. This looks like it's like a master bedroom thing. All right, let's go check out the glass stairway. Ooh, that's how fancy. Apparently I can't go any farther. All right. Fancy stairway. Very nice. Bruins for life. Doing well. Hopefully you see the channel and you like the fact that I did a quick little tour of your house. I like it. You're doing well. Keep up the hard work. Ooh, I'm not going in there. Watch out for those types of spots on people's property. Because if you get inside of that and then they blacklist you, you are stuck there. That is a horrible deal. It's happened to me before. I didn't know it. And next thing I knew, I was stuck. Looks like we have a ginormous red and white tower. And that is all this person apparently has on their property. Let's see who they are. Rebel Girl 090603 got blacklisted. Apparently she does not want me near her property. Okie dokie. Well, that's a bummer. Let's go over there and double check to make sure she actually blacklisted me. She was like, no, get out of my house. Poof, gone. The next one we will check out is right there. Looks like they've been doing a lot of work. She blacklisted and then put me back on the whitelist. Or took me off the blacklist. But, oh, did it again. Alright, eventually she's going to just leave me on that blacklist. So we'll bypass it, but that was the outer edge of Rebel Girl's house. Let's go over here and check out this one, see if they got me on the blacklist. Yep. Ice Phoenix 187 apparently does not want the property looked at. That's annoying. But it looks like they've got a pretty neat little build. Let's kick it back some and look over the top. Not bad. Looks like it's like a little sly little playground for a kid or two or something. Let's see if Rebel Girl actually left me on the blacklist. Nope. So she just kicks you out and is like, no, I don't want you around. Where this one is like, no, you're not coming on my property. Alright, we'll just poke around over the top of everything. And look at it. Nice little basketball court. Some crazy saw thing right there with all kinds of flashy lights. Oh yeah, that's so annoying. What else is there? Oh, that's it. Alright, let's look at this little house over here in the corner. Whose house is this? Dawson. He was jumping around on my stuff a little while ago. It would appear that they have a small shop. Couple of axes. Conveyor and a handful of things you can get from across the way. Cheaper to buy it over here, so you don't have to pay for the bridge to go down. And that looks like it's about it. Not too bad. Lots of sawmills though, bud. That's quite a few sawmills. And it looks like that is everybody that is here. What else is there? Oh, that's bad. Somebody needs to respawn that car. Hello, Bruins fan for life. I follow you. Now I pass you. Somebody's driving by, super loud. Ugh. Alright, let's hurry up and get back to the house. So there's a few different people that are in the base or in the game with me. And the most recent updates that I have changed on my house. If there's anything that you guys want to see built or anything you guys want to show me on your base, please drop me a line and I will try to get into a game with you and show off what you have been building. Get any ideas from people. See what else we can try to show off for everyone. Apparently I have an axe outside of my house. How did this happen? Huh, I can't even pick it up. Well, that's concerning. I wonder if anything else is blown up. Somebody jumped into my truck that was over here. Nope, that's still there. Huh. I am not sure why I have axes outside of my house like that. Oh well. Alright, there's the little bit of phantom wood I have left from the run that we did. A bunch of presents that I was given by one of my friends. I appreciate it. Things I can put into the museum. With that being said, I do appreciate everybody watching. This is kind of a short video. It's less than 20 minutes at this point. So, just a quick update. We didn't really do any building this time around, but it is showing off what has been changed. So I'm considering it to be one of the Building with CBR 1K episodes. And this was episode number 7. So if you guys can, please subscribe, comment, share, and like my videos. Try to get at least 50 people. I think last time I looked we were up to 35. So we only need a handful more and then we can do a random game night, just kind of hang out, do things. I do have the ability to record people's voices on the Xbox One, so we can have everybody in there. But like I said in the last episode, if you guys are rude, disrespectful, bullying, anything like that, I will cut you from the video, start over, and just not have you in it. So if you guys are interested in doing something like that, let me know. And as always, subscribe, comment, share, and like. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your guys' support, and I hope you all have a good day.